Did you know that, with just a small change in your daily meals, you can completely calm down those seemingly out-of-control blood sugar numbers? Not drugs, not expensive therapies, but from something very close to you, from the vegetables in your kitchen. This is not just an inspirational statement. It is a fact proven by science, by real people who are fighting diabetes and taking back their lives every day. Imagine a woman named Min. She was diagnosed with pre-diabetes a year ago. Her doctor told her that she needed to adjust her lifestyle or she would move closer to a future of medication and complications. Min started by adding one vegetable to every meal. Nothing fancy, just consistency. 6 months later, her blood numbers have changed in a surprisingly positive direction. And the vegetable Min chose, you will be surprised to know, appears at the end of this video. We often think of vegetables as a side dish for beauty or to eat enough nutrients. But today, you will see them in a different way. This is not just a list of 10 vegetables, but a list of silent companions, warriors against high blood sugar, insulin resistance, cardiovascular complications, and even the risk of vision loss. If you are living with diabetes or have a loved one facing this disease, stay until the end of the video, because just one of the following choices could be the key to changing your life. To understand why these vegetables are so powerful, we need to look at how the body processes sugar and why things get more complicated for people with diabetes. When you eat, your body converts carbohydrates into glucose, sugar, to provide energy. Glucose enters the bloodstream, and insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas, is responsible for getting sugar into cells. But in people with diabetes, this process goes awry. Either the body doesn't make enough insulin, or the cells don't respond to it as well as they used to, a condition called insulin resistance. The result, sugar stays in the blood, building up over time, causing damage to blood vessels, nerves, eyes, heart, and kidneys. And here's the little-known fact. It's not just drugs that can control this. Certain vegetables, thanks to their high fiber content, low glycemic index, and ability to regulate inflammation, can naturally interfere with this process. Fiber, for example, acts as a biological mesh, slowing the rate at which sugar is absorbed from the intestines into the bloodstream. Some compounds in vegetables also increase the sensitivity of cells to insulin, meaning the same amount of the hormone, but more effectively. Others inhibit the enzymes that digest sugar, helping to slow the release of glucose into the bloodstream. It's not just about eating lots of vegetables, but eating the right kinds. Not all vegetables are created equal, and today we're going to find out which vegetables have the most powerful impact on your journey to controlling your blood sugar, naturally, safely, and sustainably. Here is a list of 10 vegetables that are considered powerful allies in the journey to control diabetes. Each type has its own unique value, not only helping to regulate blood sugar, but also contributing to protecting the cardiovascular system, improving liver function, vision, and the immune system. 1. Bitter melon. Few people expect that the bitter taste of bitter melon has therapeutic power. Bitter melon contains 3 key compounds that can lower blood sugar: charantin, glycine, and polypeptide PEZ, which act like natural insulin. These active ingredients help reduce glucose absorption in the intestine, increase sugar use in cells, and support the pancreas. In many Asian countries, bitter melon juice is used as a folk remedy to support people with diabetes. However, do not overuse it. Just a small amount every day is enough to see the difference. 2. Broccoli. This is one of the most studied vegetables related to diabetes. The compound sulforaphane in broccoli has the ability to inhibit glucose production in the liver, similar to the way metformin works. Not only that, sulforaphane is also a powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, protecting blood vessels and nerve cells from damage caused by prolonged high blood sugar. A plate of lightly steamed broccoli every day can be the first step to protecting your body from diabetes complications. 3. Spinach. Not only because of its high fiber content or low glycemic index, only 15, but also because of its large amount of magnesium, a mineral involved in more than 300 biological reactions in the body, including insulin regulation. Magnesium deficiency is common in people with type 2 diabetes and is closely related to insulin resistance. Spinach also contains alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, an antioxidant that can regenerate damaged nerves, which is especially important for people with peripheral neuropathy. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is more than just a healthy alternative to rice or mashed potatoes. It is rich in choline, a nutrient that can improve liver function, which plays a central role in sugar metabolism. When the liver functions more efficiently, glucose is processed better, reducing the burden on the pancreas. In addition, cauliflower also helps control weight, a key factor in diabetes control. Okra. The mucilage in okra is a valuable form of soluble fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar after a meal. Not only that, dry roasted and crushed okra seeds are also used as a traditional medicine in Turkey to reduce blood sugar. Many people have tried the simple method: soak a few pieces of okra overnight, drink the soaking water the next morning, and notice a marked improvement in their blood sugar levels. 6. Cabbage. Cabbage, especially purple cabbage, contains anthocyanins, natural pigments that improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and are powerful antioxidants. Animal studies have shown that red cabbage helps lower blood sugar, improve kidney and liver function, two organs most vulnerable to diabetes. Not only that, this vegetable is cheap, easy to prepare, and almost does not increase blood sugar after eating. Tomato. Although it is a fruit but is often used as a vegetable, tomatoes have a low glycemic index and contain lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. Lycopene protects the heart, reduces the risk of stroke, and atherosclerosis, all of which are common complications in people with diabetes. In addition, tomatoes also help lower blood pressure and improve blood lipids, two associated risk factors. Carrots. Carrots are often misunderstood for their sweet taste, but in fact, they have a low GI and are rich in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, which is extremely important for vision. People with diabetes are at high risk of retinal damage, and adding foods rich in beta-carotene is a smart move. In addition, the fiber in carrots also helps regulate blood sugar and improve digestive function. 9. Cucumber. Cucumbers are not just a cool summer dish. With 95% water, they help the body retain water, an extremely important factor for people with diabetes, especially when high blood sugar causes chronic dehydration. Cucumbers are also a source of lignans, plant compounds that support hormonal balance and regulate inflammatory responses. In particular, cucumbers can help increase urine output, thereby supporting the elimination of excess glucose from the body. Green beans. This often overlooked vegetable is high in fiber, low on the glycemic index, and packed with flavonoids, a group of antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and prevent cell damage. A cup of boiled green beans a day will not only help control blood sugar, but also increase the amount of antioxidants, the foundation of a healthy body. Each of these vegetables is a biological weapon in the battle to control blood sugar, but the real effectiveness comes from smart combinations, diversifying, rotating, and combining with good protein and healthy fats. You don't need to change your entire life in one day. You just need to start with a plate of vegetables, today, and every day after that. While vegetables are a cornerstone of a diabetic diet, not all vegetables are created equal. Some vegetables are high in starch and have a medium to high glycemic index, GI, meaning they can raise blood sugar levels rapidly if eaten incorrectly. First up are potatoes. Whether fried, boiled, or mashed, potatoes are a powerful glycemic booster. Corn, beets, pumpkin, and turnips are also on the list, as they contain higher amounts of carbohydrates than leafy greens. However, this doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate these vegetables from your diet. The trick is in portion sizes and smart pairings. Eating them in small portions, paired with protein like chicken breast, tofu, or good fats like olive oil, avocado, will help slow down the absorption of sugar. Moderation, balance, and knowing your body are key. Vegetables are more than just food. They are tools, and how you use them will determine how effective your blood sugar control is. If you had to choose just one vegetable to accompany diabetics throughout their health journey, there would be no doubt that spinach would be the best candidate. With an extremely low glycemic index, GIE 15, spinach almost does not increase blood sugar after eating. But what makes this vegetable special lies deeper at the cellular level. Spinach contains magnesium, an essential mineral in the production and use of insulin. People with type 2 diabetes often have a silent magnesium deficiency, leading to increasingly severe insulin resistance. Spinach, by its very nature, provides an abundant source of magnesium, helping to restore this balance. Not stopping there, spinach is also a rich source of alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, an antioxidant that can regenerate nerves damaged by diabetic complications, especially peripheral neuropathy. Plus, its high fiber content helps slow down glucose absorption, reduce hunger, and aid in weight management, all key factors in blood sugar management. Spinach also helps protect vision, thanks to its lutein and zeaxanthin content, two carotenoids essential for retinal health. It's not just a vegetable, it's a natural shield for those battling the silent disease of diabetes every day. If you find today's information helpful, try starting with a small change in your diet, maybe adding a handful of spinach, a bowl of broccoli soup, or simply skipping a portion of potatoes. Small steps make a big difference. Don't forget to leave a comment about the vegetable you're going to try first, or share your story if you're on a diabetes management journey. And if you want to continue receiving useful sharing like this, subscribe to the channel. We're with you one meal at a time.